So yet another high-ranking former prosecutor is saying that Donald Trump indictments are coming, that imminently he will face justice. We covered this yesterday when Preet Bharara, he's the former Southern District of New York prosecutor, said that Donald Trump is almost certainly going to be charged by the patterns he's seeing. And now a former district attorney from DC is saying much the same, that on everything from taxes to all the other issues, Donald Trump has not yet faced justice, and he needs to. And this is part of a bigger story today, because a lot of people are focusing on the taxes, and in terms of lawsuits, that's likely the first one to hit. But there's more and more evidence that Donald Trump committed serious crimes before and during and after the election, and that's very important. Specifically, today in Congress, it was basically admitted that Donald Trump wanted to use the National Guard to protect his thugs.
Trump on the 3rd of January concerning some international threats. And at the very end, he asked if there were any requests for National Guard support, and I informed him of Mayor Bowser's request.
Mr. Miller, to clarify that point, did you tell the president about the mayor's request, or did President Trump ask if there were requests?
He asked if there were requests.
What was the president's response to you with regard to the request made by Mayor Bowser?
Fill it and do whatever was necessary to protect the demonstrators and that were executing their constitutionally protected rights.
Okay.
And so that was Donald Trump's last defense secretary. That was Christopher Miller. He was basically admitting there that days before the event, days before January 6th, Donald Trump wanted the National Guard there to protect his demonstrators and their constitutional rights. Now, we know Donald Trump does not give a damn about the rights of protesters. We've seen that. We've seen him and other Republicans crush peaceful dissent. So Donald Trump doesn't care about protesters. He doesn't give a damn about that. What Donald Trump was planning, and he's been planning it since he lost the election, was an active attack on democracy at the Capitol. He planned it in his speech, he planned it in his tweets, and he planned it by having the military there. Literally, guys, the military there, not to protect Pence and the senators and the Congress people, not to protect them, not to protect the staff working in Congress, to protect his thugs. That's what he tried to do. So I damn well hope justice is coming. It should come through his tax fraud. It should come through his efforts to distort the election in Georgia. It should come through civil suits filed by Capitol Hill police officers, harmed and maimed and psychologically damaged by his actions. And hopefully, finally, it should come because this man, in his personal capacity, tried to weaponize the military against democracy, literally trying to plan a coup. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. Trump wanted the National Guard there on January 6th to ensure that the thugs had a clear path to do whatever they needed to do to keep Trump in power. This thug needs to go down, folks.